We have an update for you on the death by the Southside dorms.
All this and more for you coming up on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Sydney Berger.
And I'm Gabby Durante. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
We have an update on the man who was found dead last Thursday on campus. Murrow News 8 reporter Noelle Anderson is live at Stevenson Hall with more information. Noelle?
On.
Thank you, Sydney. Right now, I'm standing out front of Stevenson Hall, where a body was found last Thursday. Whitman County coroners recently determined that the cause of death was by suicide, and the person that died was a 19-year-old named Theodore Ray Clarkson III. This is actually the second death by suicide this year on the WSU campus. Reporting in Pullman for Murrow News 8, I am Noelle Anderson.
Thank you, Noelle. We sent out Murrow News 8 reporter Alfonso Valdivia to see how students are feeling after another death on campus.
For some students, the news about the dead man found in campus last Thursday comes as a surprise to them. But for others, they said this is becoming more and more normal.
It's not the first death on campus this year, unfortunately, or around the area. So I wish I could say I'm completely shocked, but I'm not. I hate that it's becoming normal.
It's definitely really sad to hear of another tragic story happening in our area. It seems like they're kind of coming one after another, and it's a little bit disheartening.
Reporting from Pullman, this is Alfonso Valdivia, Murrow News 8.
And it's been 4 days since the death of Theodore Clarkson, and the university has yet to release a statement. We reached out to the Vice President of Marketing and Communications, Phil Weiler, but was unable to get a response or statement on the death. Murrow News 8 will continue to keep you updated on this as more information is released to the public.
However, the university did address the student body about another suicide that happened on campus earlier this year. Chancellor Elizabeth Shilton released a statement 3 days after the death of Luke Tyler. Tyler was a freshman student who had only been on campus for 5 months before his body was found in his dorm on January 22nd. The cause of death was ruled suicide by acute intoxication of alcohol and bupropion.
Mental health is affecting our campus and community, and a study published last Friday showed how students are experiencing mental health issues more than ever. 96,000 students participated across over 130 college campuses, and 44% of students reported some symptoms of depression, while 15% of students even admitting to considering suicide. If anyone out there is struggling, please call this number below and reach out for help, because there are people that care about your health and safety.
With the end of the semester fastly approaching, Murrow News 8 reporter Damian Alvarado went to find out if AI tools like ChatGPT were beneficial or harmful to students in these stressful times.
The world has evolved with the help of internet. The evolution in which we learn and communicate are changing too. One new technology that's been taking the education scene by storm is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a web-based AI program developed and operated by the company OpenAI. The new chatbot can answer any question it's asked, but only time will tell if this function will be useful or harmful to students. While a small majority of teachers and students do think that ChatGPT can help enhance the learning process, there are also some who worry it could encourage cheating and plagiarism.
I don't think it'll play that much of a factor in it. I think at this point, people are starting to develop programs to check for plagiarism, just like how Canvas detects for plagiarism.
Experts say that ChatGPT could also be the cause of the decrease in critical thinking ability of its users. We spoke with WSU professor Porzmita Bora, who expressed her concerns with ChatGPT's effect on her students.
So I see it as both having some help in the classroom, but then at the same time it can be problematic if you're not aware of what it can do.
Because of these kinds of concerns, educators have advised to proceed with caution if you decide to integrate this into your learning experience. We asked a student ChatGPT user about their thoughts on the program.
If anything, I think it's just like a faster way to already get to where you're going.
Now, although some people find ChatGPT beneficial, educators are still concerned. With videographer Nolan Marchetti, I'm Damon Alvarado, Murrow News 8.
Outstanding WSU students will be celebrated tomorrow night at the President's Awards for Leadership ceremony. Each April, WSU awards recipients that are top leaders at our university and students that demonstrate exceptional service to the community. The ceremony will take place in the Cub Senior Ballroom at 5 p.m. Tuesday, and a live stream link can be found on lead.wsu.edu.
For those of you looking to show off, Rico's Pub and the Land are hosting open mic nights at 8 p.m. tonight. Stop by and sing your heart out, or just go to enjoy the live entertainment.
Gabby, that sounds fun. I think I know where we should be heading tonight. Well, coming up, details on the mass shooting in Alabama over the weekend.
And stay tuned for the Waston weather segment so you can be prepared for any weather this week. Only here on Murrow News 8.
In some devastating national news, yet another mass shooting this year. This one happened Saturday in Dadeville, Alabama at a Sweet 16 birthday party. An update from ABC News today says although the police have solid leads, the shooter is still at large after they killed 4 individuals and injured 28 more. Dadeville Police Chief Jonathan Floyd also told ABC News that authorities are leaning to the public for any photos or videos from Saturday's birthday party.
Well, this is a news for all Cougs out there. The My WSU webpage will be under maintenance later this week from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sunday morning in order to complete a vendor-driven update. The update may finish before 10, but to play it safe, don't plan on using My WSU before then. This group of students looked to make an impact in the community and had smashing results. Murrow News 8 reporter Walker Brooks and Aaron Monson have more.
It was a weekend like no other on the campus of WSU as the biggest names in gaming gathered to help make a difference in the lives of Whitman County's neediest residents.
Palouse Cares is passionate about fighting poverty on the Palouse. We don't feel that any children should go hungry, and we also don't feel that adults should go hungry.
A one-time student fundraiser brought together the likes of Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and the superstars of the plumbing world, brothers Mario and Luigi. They were here at the bequest of the WSU Sports Management Program, who was partnering with the charity group Palouse Cares to help raise awareness of the county's impoverished community and, hopefully, donations. It was all part of the students' capstone project.
Our expectations for the event were actually kind of low.
Only hours, the students met and shattered expectations, announcing having raised more than $1,000 in 600 canned food donations. While it might be easy to credit the Smash Brothers, the real heroes were the students and community members who found the time to donate to the cause. Chris Payne, a Central Washington University student, was blown away by the quality of the competitors and the community's desire to help. The fundraiser proved that when we all put our controllers together, we can make a difference. With videographer Walker Brooks, I'm Aaron Monson with Murrow News 8.
Ryan, this weather is feeling like it's honestly still winter. Are we going to see any higher temperatures soon?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Sydney. You know, we're going to be seeing some temperatures trending a bit higher kind of throughout the week, kind of looking here towards the weekend. So something to look forward to. But yeah, you're right. We've still been waiting pretty patiently for some of those spring temps, and they haven't quite shown up just yet. So let's take a look at here today's weather. Some of this rain and snow may be potentially expected to see here kind of overnight. It's been pretty cloudy for most of the day. We see a high of 48, low of 32, something to look out for there. Looking at tomorrow's forecast as well, some of that rain and snow kind of still expected to kind of show up through most of the week as well. See again, a little bit more breezier tomorrow. You'll see winds kind of anywhere between 15 to 20 miles an hour overall. Something to consider there as well as you throw up our state map here real quick. And for most of this, as you can see, rain, rain, go away, come again another day. And that's been the story for pretty much all of Washington here. You see some warmer temperatures in the Tri-Cities overall, more rain out in Seattle and Olympia. But we look over here on the west side, or on the east side rather, as well. Some of that snow kind of getting mixed into that as well, so something to pay attention to as well. Let's go and throw up our 5-day here for you real quick. And really across the board, much of the same thing as well. An important thing to note as well, I'm going to step aside actually here real quick. You see here much of the rain and snow that could be coming our way. There's about a 30% chance of some of this happening. So there's no guarantee that some of this could be coming in, but you just never know. So it's always good to let you guys know here in advance. But again, Cindy, to your point, take a look at some of these temps. You hear right here Friday and Saturday as well. They are starting to rise and kind of to some of the mid and upper 50s. So if you're planning on catching a Cougar baseball game this weekend or the Crimson and Gray game coming up on Saturday, something to look forward to there. That's all I have over here. Back to you guys at the desk.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. I'm excited about that good news on Saturday, some warmer temperatures. We're going to start after the break with some sports, and it might just be Jared Kellenick's world that we're all living in.
Xander has that and more. Stay with us for sports next on Murrow News 8.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Hey, thanks for your patience.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
Jared Kellenick has been doing it all for the Mariners early in the season as he led them to a series sweep against the Rockies. Seattle's opening win in the series marked Kellenick's 4th straight game with a home run, making him the first 23 or younger Mariner to do so since Ken Griffey in 1993. In yesterday's game, Kellenick scored the only RBI and made a game-saving catch in the 8th to seal the sweep as the Mariners improved to a .500 record. Despite losing yesterday, the WSU baseball team took 2 out of 3 from Arizona. After beating the Wildcats 6-3 on Friday and 11-8 on Saturday, the Cougs could not complete the sweep yesterday, losing 14-8. Elijah Hainline was in the spotlight this weekend, recording 2 home runs and 5 RBIs over the series. WSU improved to 21-13 on the season and head to Spokane tomorrow for a date against the Zags at 6 p.m.
Thank you, Xander. There's an exciting weekend coming up for Cougar football fans.
Coming up after the break.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for one. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
That's all the time we have tonight. Thanks for watching and have a good night.